That, my friends, from this hell we call Earth, is the news super radio rundown time. And speaking of going fast, Trent, you ever see any of the Fast and Furious movies?
Oh, of course.
They're
Who
up to
didn't?
like Fast and Furious 47 now or something like that. Um, no, I bring it up because Fast and Furious 10 has been announced. So Furious 10, amazing. And a couple of new big time stars. We all know about Vin Diesel. He's been a big star there. And of course, Jason Statham and The Rock. And, a bunch of stars have passed through that franchise through the 9 movies that have come out so far. But for the next installment, Fast and Furious 10, a couple of big stars have been announced. Brie Larson and Jason Momoa, two superheroes, as a matter of fact. Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, Jason Momoa, Aquaman. They're both making appearances in the next Fast and Furious movie. So, and they're looking at May 19th of 2023 as a release date. Does that get the blood pumping for you, Trent, or Fast and Furious is fast and boring? Go.
I wish it was coming out this year, but
Ah.
hey, we gotta wait. We gotta wait another year.
Yep, we got to wait a whole year for Brie Larson and Jason Momoa to join Vin Diesel.
Actually, about a year and a month.
Yeah, yeah. So, and who knows? It might get delayed. Everything gets delayed these days.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yeah,
Delay. I hate that. That's profanity, man. You don't want to. You don't want to delay.
yeah. So, Doctor Strange has a rating, and it's earned. Doctor Strange, I should say the full title, In the Multiverse of Madness. Big. That's the next big MCU movie coming out here. And, well, it's earned a PG-13 rating. That's not shocking because most of these MCU movies are PG-13 movies. But the one thing that's different about this one is that the reason they give for the PG-13 rating is for frightening images. Oh, scary.
Oh.
Yes. Apparently the frightening images part of it, isn't a common occurrence in Marvel ratings. So Multiverse of Madness is set to be, and I'm hearing this a lot these days, they're saying it's the first horror film in the MCU, but I will be the judge of that, Trent, okay? And of course, you're going to get the Super Radio Brothers highlights review on the Multiverse of Madness and a whole bunch of other cool stuff coming out here. But we'll be all over it when it comes out,
Oh, you bet. No doubt about that. Let's. Hey, we're putting out highlights. You were putting out highlights left and right now.
Oh yeah, we're getting them out there. So I'm not shocked by the MPAA rating, but apparently this is a story because of the frightening images. So I can't wait to see how scary it truly is. Everybody's excited for Stranger Things Season 4. I'm not so excited. I was really into Season 1. I thought Season 2 wasn't that great, and then Season 3 was worse. So we'll see where they go with Season 4. But they're trying to get you interested here. The showrunners are calling Stranger Things Season 4 their Game of Thrones season. So what does that mean? I don't know, but apparently they say it's our Game of Thrones season because it has a sprawling story that takes place across different locations with various groups of characters driving forward separate narratives, all packaged together in the longest season yet. It sounds like this show, Trent. Did they
I know.
get that from me? Because we broadcast from strategic locations all across the empire.
Well, you never know who listens to our show. It's on many different platforms, and people have maybe they came up with that idea after hearing you say broadcasting from strategic locations, and they say, "Yeah, let me go ahead and rip that."
Yeah.
The world is full of rips these days.
Let's rip that off for Stranger Things Season 4 because we're out of ideas. Let's be honest here. We found something good on the Super Radio Brothers. Let's go with that idea all across the empire for Stranger Things.
Why not?
Yeah. The box office this past weekend, Morbius already slipping to number 2. Still made $57 million, which so far early post-pandemic era, That's not bad. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is almost certainly horrible, actually made $72 million to be number one over the weekend. There's no chance that that movie's any good. The Lost City, number 3. Ambulance, which is that new Michael Bay action flick, looks pretty interesting. I kind of want to see that. Also, I'm a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan. I think he's a really good actor, so I kind of want to check that out. Gyllenhaal, aside from starring as Mysterio in Spider-Man 2, he did a pretty great movie a couple of years ago that I really liked called Nightcrawler, which was about the television news industry, about these freelancers that take a video camera out and just try to follow where different crimes are taking place and try to get video footage of what's going on and sell it to different news stations. So I thought that was a really good movie. That's where I really found out Jake Gyllenhaal is a pretty good actor. And so Ambulance looks pretty interesting. So I dig that for sure. Speaking of going from the box office, and of course you see the reduced numbers that they make there these days, that's because, darn it, video streaming at home is more convenient and just better. It's just better, okay?
I get it.
So this past year, a couple different streaming stats and facts. Netflix actually added 36 million new subscribers, and that's pretty incredible, with almost 16 million subscribers in the first 3 months of 2020 alone. So this is since 2020, they've added 36 million new subscribers, and 16 million in the first 3 months of 2020. If you remember, that's when the pandemic kind of began, right? So a lot of people subscribing to Netflix during the pandemic. Growth slowed in 2021, but still gaining 18 million subscribers. Disney Plus, another big winner in the realm of streaming, obviously. They launched in November 2019. Since then, it's amassed over 116 million subscribers worldwide. I mean, that's amazing. That's pretty incredible, and a lot of that has to do with obviously the Disney brand, but how huge the MCU is now, and of course everything else Disney has to offer. So, and of course they have Star Wars too.
But you know what? There's nothing like it, man. I understand people like to go and watch movies at home, but to me, there is nothing like that theater experience. You get that popcorn, you get that drink. Of course, you can buy popcorn and drink stuff at home and pay.
I have drinks at home, Trent.
I know, but I mean, like, there's something about it, like, just something about that theater experience for me.
Yeah, that's what people tell me. But hey, every time, and this because a lot of stuff that especially during the pandemic, hey. You get the option. I can watch this streaming at home or go watch it in the theaters. I'm going to pay to stream at home. It's just more convenient. I could make popcorn in the microwave here. I got drinks. I don't need to go sit in the movie theater and hear people talking and coughing and all of this stuff. So I don't have to waste gas, blah, blah, blah. I think the movies stink. It's an antiquated business, and pretty soon they'll go the way of the dinosaurs, because streaming at home is where it's at, bro.
Bro.
And yeah, I just think that's clearly where the industry is going now. It's going to be hard to keep theaters alive, I think. But hey, these are the numbers that really prove that. Netflix has more than 222 million subscribers. I told you since 2019, Disney Plus already over 116 million subscribers. So that's really where the business is now, not in movie theaters. And really, I don't know if it, obviously Scorsese and other big-time film makers have hated on superhero movies. They feel like it's destroying the industry. But I would argue that it's the only thing keeping movie theaters alive. Is movies like superhero movies and franchise movies. That's what people go out to see. That's what they're paying for. That's what's keeping these theaters alive. Without those, you can't make the art house flicks. So
no.
There's a little give and take on everything for sure. I also got some of the most watched shows, and again, these most watched shows streaming rack up more than billions of streaming minutes, which is pretty incredible. So let's see. The most streamed original series of 2021, Lucifer, which was actually an old television show. Also was a comic book as well, but I guess it became, they started making new episodes for that. I think on Netflix. That's one of the most streamed original series. Squid Game, which was excellent. I really enjoyed Squid Game. The Great British Baking Show is apparently popular worldwide. Virginia River, all of which happen to be on Netflix, so they have the most streamed shows still. There you go. And Disney Plus, they own another record in 2019. They got 10 million subscribers all in one day. So that's the business right now, Trent. That's what people are doing. They are streaming. But, looking at those numbers this past weekend, Sonic the Hedgehog gets 72 million people to show up at theaters. That's pretty good. That shows that post-pandemic now, people are starting. They're starting to go back to the theaters. But again, look at the number 1 and 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what people are going to go see. That's based on an old video game. Kids love it. They love the little blue hedgehog, whatever he is, anthropomorphic character. And of course, you got Morbius there.
What's the name? Bowser?
Well, Bowser's from Super Mario Brothers, Trent.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I think the bad guy in Sonic the Hedgehog is Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto, that's
so.
What it is. Okay.
Played by Jim Carrey in this movie. But you have Morbius at number 2, and the Batman is still in the top 5, and to this date has made $358 million. So those franchise movies, superhero movies, that's what's keeping movie theaters alive right now, in my opinion. Any rebuttal, Trent?
Nope.
I like it when you agree with me. So.
Video game news. Video game. Yeah.
I think the whole world should agree with me, and it would be a much better place.
Oh, I'll laugh at that one for a while.
Can you imagine the world ruled by rich? I mean, I'm thinking prosperity, bro.
I'm running, bro.
You'll be living underground?
I'll be going underground. Bye.
Damn, no faith in the new world order.
The new world order. I like it.
I think it'd be a better place, Trent. I'll put you in my cabinet.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'd be honored. I'd be honored to do that.
But if you cross me, it'll literally be in my cabinet, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so, yeah. That just sounds terrible.
That's generally how things work,
Of course.
So, anyway, video game news. Not a lot going on.